Hey everybody, Jeff. So this will be a two-part series. So I did starting cucumber seeds in a video last week. These are the cucumber seeds now. You'll see that I have, looks like all of them except one are popping up. So it's just about 100% germination rate, which I'm really happy about in this Orta seed starter. So this is exactly 1 week after I put the seeds in here. So each of these cucumbers are doing very well. And I'm going to come back next week and show you what they look like, because I have a feeling 2 weeks into it, these cucumbers are going to need to be transplanted into bigger containers. So they sprout pretty quick. Again, if you got the seeds that I recommended from the Ukraine last week, hopefully you have the same success. Almost 100% germination. Looks like about 95% so far. Anyway, I'll touch back in 7 days, which will be 14 days after the seeds were planted. We'll see what they look like. We'll talk to you next week. Okay, everybody, here is the cucumbers. So this is the pickling cucumbers from the Ukraine. I did a video on this last week. This is what they look like now. As you can see, they're all grown up and they're ready to be transplanted. So the root systems are pretty decent size. I'm going to take this out of the Orta seed starter and then I'm going to plant them into those. Okay, and again, I've just started hardening these off. So these have been under the lights indoors for quite a bit of time. Hardened them off. Now I'm ready to start putting them outside in these containers so they can start getting some real sun. I'm going to fill these containers here up with this. This is a mixture of worm castings, very quality compost cow manure, and some potting mix in addition to green sand, in addition to Epsom salt, in addition to fish and bone meal. So lots of good stuff there. Actually gypsum too. So I've mixed this all up. I'm ready to go. Now I am ready to transplant. I'll bring you back when I transplant most of these. And by the way, these seeds, only one did not germinate. So all the others did germinate. So I guess I have, what, a 95% germination. I'll replant these, then I'll bring you back. All right, here we are back. I think I have, 3 planted of each. So 3 Titus, 3 Vichara, 3 Masha. Each of these should, that's a tiny one. That's the runt of the litter. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, I'm going to do some succession planting, which means that I'll put these out. Each plant should give me, let me see, 25 to 35 pickling cucumbers, maybe more. And then once these things get old, dry up, I'll put out another round. This should produce a lot of, so you got what, 6? You got 9 here. So 9, so you're looking at almost 180, 200 pickles just from these little things that will vine out. And again, remember, you're going to get 8 times, 10 times more pickles because of this variety compared to your normal Boston pickling cucumber or anything else that you get out there. Anyway, that's the deal. I'm going to be putting these in the garden probably in a week or two once they grow a little bit, get stronger stems, vines, and the roots establish a little bit more. Thanks for joining. Bye. Everybody, Jeff, your executive gardener. So this is the last video in the series. I think it's been over 3 weeks starting these successful cucumbers. And these are the Ukrainian cucumbers. And I showed you how to start the seed in the Orta seed starter. I transplanted them to another container. And now, as you see, they are in the ground. So let's talk about that. So as you'll see here, I have them in raised beds. Each year and each season, I replenish these raised beds with fresh potting soil with compost. And I also put a little bit of cow manure. And these things were transplanted 2 days ago. And I cannot tell you how quickly these seedlings are growing, these cucumber seedlings. So I do have this Titus variety, Vichara variety, and the Masha variety. So as you see, my labels are down there for each. But let's take a look. Plants are doing great. Look like great. There's great color in them. And I put 4 in each bed. So over here, I've got 4 in this bed. Now, interestingly enough, the 2 that are in front, I planted a day before the other ones. And look at the difference in size. They're just taking off already because they were in this bed sooner. So I did load this bed again with cow manure, compost, and so forth. And as you know, cucumbers like a good balance of NPK, but they do like a lot of nitrogen, and they're heavy feeders. So that's that. And then I have one down here that I just planted in the ground because I did not have any more space. So so what you'll see here I'm going to do is these are vining cucumbers. So I do have trellis on each of these, and the cucumbers will grow up on the trellis, and I will just have a ton of cucumbers. So that's that. I will put these stakes in each bed so the cucumbers, as they shoot out runners, the vine, excuse me, they can start climbing on this up to the trellis. Each of these plants, as long as they don't get a disease or something, should produce, I would say, 25 to 30 cucumbers, maybe more, just depends. So they are very heavy producers of cucumbers. This variety, you'll get 8, 9 female flowers to 1 male flower, maybe 2 male flowers to 10 female flowers, just the opposite of your standard pickling cucumber variety. And I forgot to say, this is pickling cucumbers. So my pickles will start very shortly. And I'll give you an update on this, but this is the last, again, video in the series on starting these cucumbers. I hope this has been helpful. And please share it with a friend. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'll try to get to as many of them as possible. Hope all of you are enjoying starting your garden, and you have some cucumbers in your garden this spring or summer. Until next time, this is Jeff, your executive gardener. Bye for now.